Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, sports world? Y'all know what it is, man. Listen, Andre the Torch Robinson, the fire starter here, with my guy, Mr. Friday Night Lights himself, Mr. Coffee Talk himself, Mr. Season 7 himself, the Can Man. You know, you can get it. Anybody can get it. Of course, um, Marcus the Alphabet is in the building. This is Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV, of course. And listen, we had some conversations last week about some things, and we are going to connect those conversations to into what we were talking about this week. What we are talking about this week. Nevertheless, like and share the show. You already know we on Twitter, we on Facebook, we on Twitch, we on the whole 9 yards. You already know we in those places. For all you sports lovely enthusiasts, make sure you come on down, sit your ass down, as my guy Marcus the Alphabets would say. Sit your ass down, come on, rock out with us. It's gonna be a phenomenal show. We're gonna talk a lot of sports, and by the way, let me give you a public service announcement right now. Do not mention nothing I don't want to hear. Okay? Do not mention it on this show at all. And y'all know what I'm talking about. For those who are around right now, do not mention it on my show. I might block you if you mention it. Dead ass. Um, again, this is a positive show. We want to talk about some positive stuff. We talk about controversial stuff, but we're not talking about that. So do not mention it on the show. Um, and I'm not getting into specifics. All right. With that being said, Marcus the Alphabets, what's good, my guy?
What's goody, family? I was looking forward to yesterday. I know we got a little bit busy yesterday where we weren't, but it's kind of a makeup show for World Class Wednesday. But we try to bring bring y'all content. With both of our schedules been a little bit busy. Look, Dre, this is like the last week before training camp.
Yep.
It's the last weekend before training camp. A few teams report. I think the teams that have first year coaches, they they uh, they got a report. But look, man, we're right upon football season here. We're right in the middle of WNBA season. We've had some fights for 35-second fights. Conor McGregor, we appreciate that. Somebody had put up 900K that they lost. I think it was Drake. I think Drake put up a 900K, but I think Conor McGregor lasted like 40 seconds. It's just it is what it is. But we're nearly on football season. And once training camp starts and we got preseason, regular season, and then we'll be right in the thick of things. So I'm just looking forward to it, and we'll be here. We'll be here. Make sure y'all hop up at like and share the show, tag everybody, and we're gonna try to disseminate some information here. You're looking very studious with those glasses, man. I meant to tell you that, man. You're looking very studious. Got very Malcolm X like. Some very Plymouth Rock. Didn't land. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. You're looking very Malcolm X like, man, with the glasses, man. Very
I'm
studious look.
trying to get more acclimated to wearing glasses again. I should have been wearing them long before, but nevertheless, I'm trying to get the studious look. And I ain't gonna do all that Stephen A stuff. Stephen A thing. Yeah, I ain't doing all that. Yeah, but
Yeah,
thank you for
yeah,
the compliment, by the way. You know, the glasses fit me, I guess. I look like one of the Mii's. Somebody said I look like a me from the Nintendo game, the from the Wii.
yeah,
I look like a me with these glasses. It's
yeah,
all good. I look like me.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
I do. I look like me. Absolutely. I ain't mad at him. But nevertheless,
Very sharp.
we got a lot to disseminate on the show and keep y'all up on right now. Obviously, for those who watched the SBs last night, we will talk about the SBs, the awards that was given out. But before we get into that, Mark of the Alphabets, I think we need to get into this first. Before we get into the SBs, we need to get into this because I like to see you with your cup, with peach crown in it. Because if I mention a certain person's name, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I'll mention a certain team or a certain name, that's gonna happen. We're gonna be sitting up here watching Marcus the Alphabets with his peach crown right now as we bring up why the general consensus media decided to tell everybody that Josh Allen was the number one overall quarterback in the league. And then I saw this video that goes right along with kind of what, synonymous to what the general consensus was trying to say. So I'm gonna play this video and then y'all gonna tell me what y'all think. And we're gonna talk some football first. Let's get it.
I want a criminal investigation into Madden for giving Josh Allen a 99 overall. He's part of the 99 overall club. 4 turnovers in the divisional round of the playoffs last year as the Bills lost to the Broncos because of Josh Allen. Meltdown after meltdown in the big moments. And really, even during the season, not even top 2 when it came to MVP voting. Drake May and Matthew Stafford were both better than Josh Allen last year, and Drake May will continue to be the best quarterback in the AFC East. So when I look at the Madden 99 club this year, I see number 17 from Buffalo, and I ask the very specific question, what has he done to deserve this? I know the delusional fan base in Buffalo believes he's the greatest thing ever, but every single metric we have tells us that Josh Allen at 30 years old has accomplished very little. He has not gotten to a Super Bowl. He's barely gotten close to a Super Bowl. And usually when he loses, they just find reasons why he's not the problem, despite 4 turnovers in Denver last year in the playoffs. So I don't know why everyone wants to overrate Josh Allen, but I will not fall for the Josh Allen propaganda that is very strong in these NFL streets, because for some reason, he's always at the top of lists that he doesn't deserve to be on. I want a criminal investigation into Madden for giving Josh the big moments, and really, even during the season, not.
So, Marcus the Alphabets, I'm going to add a tidbit to you and everybody who is watching right now. First and foremost, number 1, is Josh Allen the number 1 quarterback in the league? And number 2, the second question to that is, if you don't believe that, what part of the Bills is declining more, the organization itself or Josh Allen?
When I saw this, every year NFL Network, they do their top 100, and I think on the first tier was Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Now, look, for all those people out there that say Patrick Mahomes had a bad year last year or the past couple of years, okay, we could have that debate. If you want to say that Patrick Mahomes is not the best quarterback in the league right this moment, if you want to have that debate, I'll listen to it. But now, look, I'm also not from the school of just because you've won a Super Bowl, that makes you the best. Okay. Because we've seen some quarterbacks out there that, historically that did not win Super Bowls, that I would take Jim Kelly 100 times over Brad Johnson and Trent Dilfer. Okay. I would take Jim Kelly. I would take Dan Marino. They're kind of like the outliers of guys that didn't win a Super Bowl that are in the Hall of Fame. But there's been this thing with Patrick Mahomes, and And Josh Allen, it just drives me crazy. And look, I don't want to insult the people of Buffalo because Dre, me and you, we've had discussions offline. I've been called the Buffalo Bills hater, and I don't hate the Buffalo Bills. I don't. I at every on nearly every show I have to come up here and say I don't hate the Buffalo Bills. I just think sometimes the fan base, man, is just Josh Allen. He's the best thing since sliced bread. He's the best quarterback he's the best quarterback that y'all have had in a long time. Uh, Now, whether y'all think that Josh Allen's the best quarterback in Buffalo Bills history as compared to Jim Kelly, y'all can have that debate. I don't have a dog in that fight, but you have to achieve certain things to be to get the type of accolades. 99 to me, that's like, I don't think Madden has 100s on their rate. Now, look, this is a video game, and these guys, EA Sports or whatnot, they take this stuff very seriously. But Josh Allen is an extremely talented player. I don't want to take anything from him, but it just seems like there's always something where he kind of falls up short. The last time we saw Josh Allen play against the Denver Broncos, he looked terrible. He looked absolutely terrible. And to give him a 99, I'm not saying don't have him high, 96, 97, 99, that's like almost a perfect player. Now, if you were to give a guy like Myles Garrett 99, okay, I can see that. You give a guy like maybe Jackson Smith-Njigba or Jamar Chase or a guy like that, Fred Warner. I really like Fred Warner. But Josh Allen with the mistakes, you weren't even really in the conversation for MVP last year. You just weren't. You got the MVP 2 years ago. I thought Lamar should have won it that year. I thought he should have won it. He had way better stats. And I know I'll have the people that say, well, the year that Lamar won his second when Josh should have won it. Josh came in 5th place, guys. Josh came in 5th place. I don't know if y'all know that. You're not in the contention. You came in 5th place for the MVP that year that Lamar won his second MVP. So Josh Allen's a very good player, but the 99 club, I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know if this was last year with Josh Allen being on Madden. There are some people out there. I don't subscribe to this. The Madden curse. I don't really subscribe to that. But we have seen a few times where guys they're on the cover of Madden and they don't, something happens where they fall off. Unfortunately, they suffer some type of devastating injury. In my opinion, I still feel like Patrick Mahomes is a better player than Josh Allen. I think he's a smarter player. Now, as far as let's not get physical gifts confused with a better player. Now, Josh Allen, 6'5", probably about 240, mobile, rocket launcher arm. But I just think Patrick Mahomes, when you look at the talent around him since Tyreek Hill has left, the Kadarius Tonys and some of these guys, I don't view Xavier Worthy as quite a number one. Travis Kelce is a shell of himself. Isaiah Pacheco, they got rid of him. Now we'll see what he does, this year with Kenneth Walker III. I really like that. But I just think some of his weapons have diminished, and then he's coming off of a torn ACL. So we'll see. Right now, if I had to put money up on it, I would probably say Matthew Stafford's the best quarterback in the league. If I had to, be pressed for it, because you got a guy. He's not going to run around like Josh. Josh can do a lot of things with his legs or whatnot. But when you talk about football IQ and accuracy and arm strength and just pocket awareness, I would have to give that to Matthew Stafford. So look, I know the Buffalo people, they'll get upset, but I just don't view him as like a 90, a 99, and that's putting a lot of pressure on him. Let's not forget, the last time we saw Josh Allen, he was crying on a booth. Okay, he was crying at a booth, and you got your coach fired. So hey, it is what it is. I know I'll get some stuff in the inbox. Oh, you just hate Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a very incredible, talented player, but a 99, that just I don't know. That doesn't sit right with me. I can't hear you at all.
Say it again, folks, for those who didn't hear me. Market a peach crown in your cup. Because the best part of waking up ain't gonna be coffee in your cup today, sir. First and foremost, number one, this guy is laughable. I'm gonna keep it real. This guy is laughable. Shout out to everybody that's tuned into the show right now. This guy said Drake May. Anytime you say Drake May, your argument is out the window. I'm throwing it out. If you're gonna go by Josh Allen's 4 turnovers in the playoffs, we're not gonna sit here and act like Drake May was not exposed the entire playoffs. If it wasn't for New England's defense, New England doesn't even go to the Super Bowl. And I'm gonna tell you this: the New England Patriots went to the Super Bowl in spite of Drake May's terrible performance. Terrible performances, by the way. I'm talking about god awful performances. Let's not do the Drake May thing, get all excited or off of one regular season where he had a cupcake season where he's playing cupcake. Oh, did I say that? Marcus? Cupcake.
We're doing okay. We're doing cupcake.
Would he have a cupcake schedules? We ain't doing that. We're not about to do that. We're not even about to put that in the atmosphere because that is just like Canada burning fires right now, putting all types of smog and stuff over Lake Erie right now. It's about as bad as that, okay? That's how bad that whole video is to me for number one. Number two, I had a conversation with some people yesterday, and I'm gonna be real with you. And it was about the question that I kind of asked. Number one, Josh Allen was in the MVP conversation last year. It wasn't for long, but he was in the conversation. At one point in the season last year, he was in the conversation for MVP.
Okay, and so was Daniel Jones.
It wasn't.
So was Daniel Jones.
I know. And so yes, absolutely. So watch this. I say that just so people can understand and disseminate the information, sir. Yes, and understand this information I'm giving out. Yes, he was at one point in the MVP conversation. But to me personally, I don't give a damn about MVP conversation when we know that the topic of discussion is winning a Super Bowl. The topic of discussion is not winning individual accolades. The topic of discussion is winning a Super Bowl. Point blank, period. It did not happen last year. Josh Allen did have 4 turnovers. We have to hold him accountable. A lot of people do not like to hold Josh Allen accountable for certain things, and you need to hold him accountable. With holding him accountable, you also have to hold the organization accountable as well. Because I said, and I quote yesterday to a couple people where I was posted, ask yourself why Matthew Stafford at 39 is closer and has won a Super Bowl at 35, 36, and Josh hasn't won one, and he's damn near about to be 31. Well, I would tell you that the organization is a big part of your problem. And that's just me being very honest. A lot of these organizational moves that I've seen have been just absolutely buffoonish, god-awful, buffoonish. Brandon Beane, again, talking about Pagula, somebody who's not a sports guy at all. Mr. Oil Fracker himself has exposed himself for the lack of or incapability of understanding football 101 or sports 101 for the most part. And he made a buffoon out of himself in the press conference, and so did Brandon Beane. And then you had all these other things that happened that has made a buffoon out of the Buffalo Bills sometimes and have made them the conversation of embarrassment. Josh Allen's last 2 seasons, now I'm putting this on the Libra scale, last 2 seasons, I feel like we've had this conversation, Marcus, about what type of gameplay is sustainable in this league. And we know that we've seen references to quarterbacks who have the similar play style as Josh Allen, that they don't last long. The traditional pocket quarterback has lasted longer than majority of quarterbacks who are the run and pass threat, RPO threat quarterbacks, the ones who will give you 75 touchdowns, even though there's really only one person who's done that, which is Josh. But there's a lot of quarterbacks who have given you a lot of touchdowns, throw the ball sometimes, but their careers were shortened. James Cook, being the runner that he is, to me, is somewhat what is it? Self-preservation is the first law of nature. He's preserving
preserving
somewhat
a lot of the
Josh
hits.
Allen's career,
Yeah.
somewhat. And a lot of folks need to see that and understand that if you want Josh Allen around for the long haul, that's the type of game now that is more sustainable for him to be around for the long haul. At the same token, you put that in a breadbasket with, is that type of offense good enough to win a Super Bowl when your defense has given up 32 points per game in the playoffs? Which is the reason why some of us made the comments about going to get Bill Belichick and stuff like that, because Bill Belichick ain't giving up 32 points per game in the playoffs, yada, yada, yada. Again, this is organizational talk, organizational move talk. So is Josh Allen a 99 now? Let's get to that, the first part. Is Josh Allen a 99 now? No, absolutely not. His gameplay does not say he's a 99. Okay. The way that his style of play does not even say he's a 99
Oh,
now.
okay. Well, I got you there. While I want to strike while the iron's hot. Who would be? So you said he's not a 99.
No.
Who would be an example of your 99s that are like nearly perfect type players?
To me, and this is me being very honest and harsh. There is no quarterback in the league that should be a 99 currently. Not one. That includes Matthew Stafford. That includes that includes Patrick Mahomes of the world. Right now, today, the highest grade I'm giving a quarterback is a 97 or a 98. We're not giving 99s. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, so you're taking out the quarterback. So you're taking out the quarterback. Who would be an example?
Miles Garrett is a 99. Miles Garrett should be on, and let's be clear. Yeah. Miles Garrett probably should be the only 99.
I don't know. There's a couple of
I
other
don't
guys
see
that
too
I would
many other 99s.
I would get,
even if we talking receiver, if we're even talking receivers, for me personally, performance and production has to mix and mesh like in a great capacity for me to give you a 99. I don't know about everybody else. 99 to me for a wide receiver is over 100 catches and like 1,700 yards.
Okay.
With at least 5 to 10 touchdowns. That to me is 99. That to me is 99. Anything below that, to me, we're talking 98s. We're talking 97s. Like, I think that we get a little bit too comfortable with the name. It's almost like when you vote, people get empty voting, where you get comfortable with a name. So you vote for the name, but you really don't look at everything, all the analytics. You don't look at everything, all the ingredients, all the, you know. And that to me is why a lot of folks think there should be so many 99s. To me, there's no
Well, so
Myles
right now
Garrett
there's
is, to
seven.
me.
Right now there's seven guys that are in the 99 club.
Okay,
You ready?
give me the
You
7.
ready?
Yep. Mhm.
Josh Allen,
No.
Saquon Barkley,
No.
Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett,
Myles
Lamar
Garrett.
Jackson, Justin
Mm.
Jefferson, and Lane Johnson from the Eagles.
And who?
Lane Johnson, Justin Jefferson, and Lane Johnson. It's just okay. Yeah. Now look that when you look at
No.
overall career, right now, if you had to pick today, would you take Jackson Smith and Jigba or Justin Jefferson right now today?
See,
Do you see what I'm saying? If you ask me right now, if you ask me right now today, would I rather have Saquon Barkley or Bijan Robinson? I would say Bijan Robinson today.
Oh, listen carefully. For the reason
Okay.
that you just said that, if you had to think about that, then he's not a 99. That's how I feel about it. If you have to think about it, if you have to think twice, it's not a 99. To me, 99 is, it's just it's written in stone. There's no, it's not debatable. It's no conversation could be had. If you name a wide receiver and I say, then you're not a 99 to me. So no, Justin Jefferson last year is not a 99.
Now look, we also have to take into consideration. See, or at least I do. Now everybody's got their own standard of judging a player, and grading a player. Justin Jefferson is still he's an awesome player. I think he's a
Absolutely.
top 3 to 5 type receiver. But we also, it goes back to my old saying, who you play with matters. Okay. When you have the quarterbacks that Justin Jefferson had last year, that was atrocious. JJ McCarthy is not a good quarterback. He's not. I mean, to the point of they just spent a first round draft pick on him like 2 years ago. He got hurt his rookie season. This is technically going to be JJ McCarthy's second year because the first year you just take that out. Let's not forget JJ McCarthy was in the same draft as Drake May and Caleb Williams and Bo Nix.
So wait a minute. Watch this. Just put that out there. So what is JSN's rating? Anybody look that up for Madden?
I don't know off the top of it.
By the way, in the comment section. And look that up for Madden and tell me what JSN's rating is. Because what is described is JSN. Correct. Absolutely. I think the other part of that is how many seasons have you done this to? I think part of the 99 club is also what you've done in consistent fashion, not just one season. So if we're talking one season, okay, JSN had 99 numbers last year, but would Madden consider him a 99 overall? That's kind of, again,
I'll tell you another guy who I view as like a 99 type player going forward would be Will Anderson Jr. I think the guy who's going to be that next guy once Myles Garrett, I think Myles Garrett's still he's at the end of his prime. He's still in his prime, but I don't feel like he's the same type of player. Now, the other thing that's going to help Myles Garrett with that 99 is that he's going to play for the Rams this year. And he might be playing. What's up? I can't hear anything you're saying.
Did you just sit here and say that Myles Garrett isn't the same kind of player?
No, I'm saying we have to understand that Myles Garrett's 30 years old. I'm saying I'm saying he's now pass rushers can play a little bit longer. But how many more years in his prime does he have? Maybe 2, where he's like at the absolute top of his powers right now.
So okay? you're getting to the part that I was going to mention about Josh Allen. We know that quarterbacks depreciate at what age?
No, see, and I don't agree with that. I think quarterbacks are judged differently because we're seeing quarterbacks now play later in life. Tom Brady retired at 45.
And he was a traditional pocket passer.
Matthew Stafford
Right.
is 37 years old.
Correct. And that
is
again,
42.
I gave you. Hey, listen, I gave you that, and I also gave you the reason. Pocket passers have longer careers, but you can't say that for every quarterback because every quarterback is not a pocket passer no more. In fact, the league is becoming more of the traditional run and pass type of quarterback. You're seeing that more in the league now. So when I say that value depreciates at 30, yeah, it would depreciate for some of these quarterbacks. It's not in every case, but it's in a lot of cases.
Do we consider Aaron Rodgers a pocket passer? Because I don't. Do we consider Patrick Mahomes a pocket passer? What you're seeing now with these quarterbacks is just because of the way that the league is now, because the way that the league is now, you've got to have some type of mobility. Look at all of the quarterbacks.
I'll answer. Can I answer that? I'll answer it in even terms for folks who watch. Hey, all my wrestling fans out there, y'all know what a tweener is, right? Y'all know what a tweener is. Somebody who's between being a heel and a face, right? I will say that there's tweener quarterbacks too. Quarterbacks who have mobility, but they're not the PRO quarterback, but they can still launch that thing. Aaron Rodgers to me is a tweener. Patrick Mahomes is a tweener. Yes. Lamar Jackson is an RPO. Josh Allen is an RPO. You got other quarterbacks that's out there that's trying to be RPO-ish.
Okay, what is Drake May? What is Bo Nix? What is Caleb Williams?
Bo Nix. Hold on, I tell you what. Bo Nix gives the allure like he's an RPO guy. I don't consider him. Yeah. You would put him in the same boat as Lamar Jackson because I
wouldn't. No. That's what I'm saying. You have these quarterbacks. All of these quarterbacks that you're seeing that are being drafted high. Like we just saw this year, Fernando Mendoza. Okay, he was the number 1 pick this past draft. What is his game? His game is I'm really looking to throw the ball down the field. But if things break down, I'll take off for 5 or 6 yards and go get a first down. But I'm not like Lamar Jackson or Justin Fields. It's like I make one read and then I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Or got the boy from the Indianapolis Colts that can't throw a lick. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson. He can't throw a lick. In today's game, with the way that defenses have become, where the base package is nickels, where you have 5 defensive backs on the field instead of 4. Okay, where that's the base defense now, because a lot of the base offenses are 3 wides or 12 personnel. Okay, so I just think that your supporting cast has a lot to do with this too. It really does. When I look at Matthew Stafford right now, what I see with Matthew Stafford is a guy who has a master's degree in quarterbacking. He's Matthew Stafford right now is playing football, the quarterback position, kind of like the way that Brady does. I'm not going to outrun anybody. I'm not ducking and dodging. I'm going to stand here in the pocket. I'm going to, manipulate the pocket a little bit, and I'm going to deliver the ball to my playmaker. I'm going to get the ball to Puka. I'm going to get the ball to Devontae Adams, and we're going to run the ball with Kyren Williams and Blake Corum. So it's just so with Josh Allen not being that 99, who are your top 3 quarterbacks right now? So if you had to put your list up of top 3 quarterbacks right now, or top 5, in whatever order, they don't necessarily have to be in order. But it's your top 5 quarterbacks right now today. If you had to pick your top 3, top 5 quarterbacks right now today, who would you go with?
Jackson, Allen, Burrow, Mahomes, Stafford.
Okay. Oh, by the way, do you know where your guy Jordan Love was at? I meant to ask you that. Do you know where Jordan Love? Do you
You
know
know
what
what? March the alphabets. You do this once a
this,
show.
you,
You sitting up here
I just
bringing up
thought
my
about
quarterback.
this.
He ain't got nothing to do with this conversation.
I
Did I bring
just
up
put
Dak
it.
Prescott? Huh? Did I bring
Dak
up
Dak
Dak
Prescott.
Prescott?
By the way, Dak
Huh?
Prescott was ranked. Dak Prescott was ranked number 6. He was
I
ranked
don't
number 6.
care. He ain't
Okay.
number 6. Stop
Okay.
this lie. Stop that
He was
lie.
ranked. He
He
was
ain't
ranked
number
number
6.
6. He
He
was
ain't number
ranked number
6.
6.
I don't give a damn.
So
Who
so
who
just
ranked me
put it
number
out
6?
there. Jordan
Six what?
Jordan
Six
Love
what?
was like 12. Jordan Love
6
was like
what?
12. Just put it out there.
Six
The
what?
number 6 quarterback in the
Cause
league.
6 what? That
The
he
number
couldn't have
6
been
quarterback
quarterback.
in the league.
6
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah,
6
yeah.
what?
Just put it out there. So you say
6 playoff
Stafford?
failures. Six
Si-
6 playoff failures.
Hey,
Six what?
hey,
6 what?
hey. How many?
Yo,
Hey,
Marcus the Alphabets, you don't
it's
even
a
believe he this is.
team.
No, no,
It's
no,
a
no, 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 no. See, Marcus the Alphabets love to do this once a show. I tell you, they should have cut your supply of Peach Crown
mm,
off
mm,
completely. You ain't
mm.
allowed to drink no more Peach Crown. No more Peach Crown on no show. You ain't even allowed to sip it when you get off the show.
I keep trying to tell you about
Listen,
Jordan Love. I keep
listen,
trying to tell
the
you about
constituents
Jordan
that's
Love.
around you, the constituents
I
around you
keep
right
telling
now, we're gonna send
you.
a cease and desist letter to your house that says no more Peach Crown for you. You can't tell me, you can't sit here with a straight face and tell me you believe Dak Prescott is number 6. Go ahead and tell me.
Watch
Go ahead
him
and say it.
play the. Watch
Say
him
it.
play. I'm not
Say it.
putting him up there with the elite guys because he doesn't
Is
have
he
the
number 6?
playoff.
That ain't the question I asked you. I said, is he number uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis? Is he 6?
Yes. Watch
No.
him play.
I'm
Watch him
gonna
play.
say,
Watch
I'm
him
gonna
play.
say it in
Watch him
Spanish.
play. Watch him
No.
play. No.
Want me to say it in
Russian? Yet.
Italian?
Yet.
No. Yo,
You
stop this.
say it in
You
French?
don't even believe that. You
Non.
don't believe that. Josh Allen to me is not a 99 though. And I'm
Okay.
gonna be honest with you. I think that getting back to it, that his organization is declining. Y'all better be careful. I'm telling you this right now. I feel like his organization and the stuff that this organization is doing is declining. And as much as he is at fault for some of these games that you've seen, because he's had a couple doozies in the playoffs. Let's not act like he ain't had a couple doozies now. He's had a couple doozies in the playoffs. Okay. I would say that his organization is declining more than he is, or deappreciating more than he is. And I've told y'all this before. I think his organization is going to be the reason why Josh Allen is going to be the Russell Westbrook of football. He's going to be in.
Put up great stats. Put up great
It's going to
stats.
be
Put up great stats and never win nothing.
unless Josh Allen goes to another organization,
Don't say that.
i.e.,
You're gonna
maybe the
piss off.
Rams.
You won't be able to show your
Maybe the
face in
Rams.
Buffalo. Don't say that. Don't say that. You won't be able to show
Listen,
your
that's
face
okay.
in
I'm gonna show
Buffalo.
my face all over Buffalo. That's okay. I ain't got a problem with that.
Okay.
I'm telling you that if this organization don't get they stuff together, you're gonna have a big problem. You're gonna have problems. Josh Allen, I've watched Josh Allen's face every time they've lost in the playoffs, and it's not a pretty sight. You think Josh Allen want to keep having that face? For how long do you think Josh Allen wants to continue to have that face? And then again, as I said, those type of quarterbacks, you don't know how much time they got left.
Well, here's the thing about it too, and I'll use this as an example because as quarterbacks get older, if you mature in the system, when John Elway first came into the league, he was a runner. Okay, by the end of that, once you start losing your mobility and stuff like that, you have to learn how to navigate the pocket. You have to learn how to stay in the pocket because you can't run no more. Dak Prescott, when he came from Mississippi State, was a dual threat quarterback. After he broke his ankle, he didn't do that. When you watch the end of Randall Cunningham's career, he didn't run as much. So sometimes I think it's like out of necessity. Now, because Josh is a big dude, I think I think, and because of his arm strength and his arm talent, I think that he could make that transition as he gets older to being a better uh, pocket quarterback. I think that he could do that. But what makes him special right now is that he, when he takes off and run, you can look at guys when they're trying to tackle him. The same facial expressions that I saw with like a guy like Cam Newton when he took off and run. Josh Allen is not somebody that you want to have to try to get down to the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's not a fun experience. Just like with Cam Newton back in the day, or a guy like Big Ben Roethlisberger. You got a 245-pound, 250-pound quarterback. That is not something that you want to have to deal with, and you're a 190-pound cornerback having to come up and try to tackle this guy. But for me, it's just I believe in windows, Dre. I believe in windows. And when you look at, I thought Buffalo's best chance at a Super Bowl was the 13 seconds game. I thought that was, to me, that was the 13 seconds game, in my opinion, was Josh Allen at his absolute powers, at the height of his powers, where he just, anybody else besides Patrick Mahomes in that game, in that 13 seconds game, Josh Allen wins that game. Anybody besides that Chiefs team, Josh Allen wins that game. He wins that game. He played as near a perfect game as you can play, and it just didn't happen. But that's the thing about windows. It's like, okay, you hit this great team here, and then you lose to Cincinnati at home, and then you play like crap in this game against the Broncos. These teams are catching up. They're catching up. When you look at the AFC, you've kind of been the man over there. You've been the man in the AFC East where the Bills rule. They rule the AFC East for what, 6-7 years, where they're just mowing through the division. And then you got a guy in year 2 in Drake May. They get rid of Jared Mayo and they bring in Mr. Rossini, and they go to the Super Bowl. And they go.
Hey yo! Stop! Don't do that. Don't do that. Call her Mrs. Vrabel. Don't call him Mr. Rossini. Yo, stop. Hey, yeah. You a wild. Damn, you starting early, boy.
Devon, he got the jokes like you. He got the jokes like you.
But those
no. Because my implementations are very subtle. You gotta wait. You gotta think about it. He likes to Bill Cosby his jokes. See what I did there? He don't want you to remember. He want to do you dirty and then have you forget about it. He wanna have you in paralysis where you can't even respond to it, and then you don't remember exactly what happened, so the court of law can't even prosecute. That's what he want to do. I'm trying to OJ you. You can't even prove that I was there. All you see is a Heisman Trophy.
I'm just saying windows open and close fast, and when you look at the landscape of the AFC overall, with the emergence of quarterbacks and just overall teams, I think the Houston Texans are about to be a major problem. I think the Houston Texans, between maybe them and the Rams, have the best defense in the league. We saw what the Houston Texans did to the Buffalo offense last year. And I think that they got better bringing in the guy y'all should have drafted in the draft, the nose tackle from Ohio State, and bringing in Devon messes me during the draft. He messes me. What the hell are we doing? That's what you have to navigate. You lost to the Broncos. You lost the division to the Patriots, and the Texans are going to be there. And I think eventually the Chargers, they're gonna get things together over there. So it's like it doesn't get any easier. You've got to come out of the AFC, and you have a rival in your own division that's not that you have to deal with. Now, will the Patriots be as good as they were last year? We'll see. That remains to be seen. The argument that y'all use, they had the cupcake schedule. They beat some teams that you lost to, and they actually they split with you last year. For you to say that they split with you last year, and the second game, Drake May was running up and down the field. I don't know if y'all remember that, but Drake May was running up and down the field. So, I don't know.
You said they beat you said they beat teams that we lost to. Hey, let me ask you a question. Did Nico Collins play against the Patriots?
I don't believe he did.
He did not.
I believe he did.
He did not.
But Drake May also didn't. Drake May also didn't turn the ball over 4 times either, and have a turnover right before the half. Just putting that out there. He didn't do that either. So
you know what? Drake May also didn't play in the dome. He played at home. He had a home field snow advantage.
Yeah, that helps.
Against what quarterback?
Against CJ Stroud. Was it CJ
Against
Stroud?
and what's CJ's nickname that you gave him behind closed doors? Because I'm gonna put you on blast. We're gonna tell the whole truth today. We're gonna tell the whole truth today. No. Put it out there. No. Put it out there, Marcus. Put it out there, Marcus.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo. Remember 3 years ago when CJ and Bryce got drafted in the same draft?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking to you, Marcus. No, you can be quiet now. Dre, who I told you was gonna be better long term. Yeah. You know why? Because you ever heard of BYOB? Take out the O. It's BYB. Because CJ Stroud's new nickname is BYB, Bryce Young Bitch.
I'm just saying. You're saying
now the truth shall come in light. We know who the better quarterback is because now the talent is of a level head.
I got you. Well, we're going to see though. We're going to see though because with that defense, I still think that the Houston Texans defense. I think the Houston Texans defense
is still until Aaron Donald comes back. The Houston Texans defense is the best defense in the NFL.
But you're saying that Drake May got the home field advantage. He got the home field advantage because he didn't lose. He didn't lose to the Atlanta Falcons with Kirk Cousins, and
the Miami Dolphins,
and lose to the Miami Dolphins. Okay.
Hey, but let me ask you this question. Hang on. No. How did y'all play? Marcus, I just because we talked about this. I'm only pointing out the stuff that we talked about privately. Mm-hmm. Is it Josh's fault that we lost to those two teams? Or is it the running back fault? Or is it Devon
Achane, your namesake, running up?
No. Well, that is a contributing factor. But who had the 2 crucial fumbles to change everything in the game? Okay, all right. The rushing champion, right? The rushing leader champion.
And people and see this is where the delusion comes in because I actually had people. I'm not going to put nobody. I'm not going to mention no names or nothing. But I actually had people say that James Cook was better than Bijan Robinson. I'm not going to mention no names or nothing because I don't want you discredited for the rest of your life for saying something like that. But somebody actually said that to me with a straight face. And these are the type of conversations here that drive me crazy because, like, I get it. You love your team.
Is the person that made that statement? Are they a part of the 52 cards in a deck of cards?
I'm not going to mention those names because I don't want them discredited for the rest of their life. But you look, I get it. You love your team. You stand by your team. You support your team. But I need you to be realistic. I had people still when Patrick Mahomes was winning Super Bowls that still said that Josh Allen was better than Patrick Mahomes, even when he was winning. Like last year, Patrick Mahomes got hurt. He didn't have that great of a year. Oh, the only reason because he's got Tyreek Hill. And then Tyreek Hill leaves and he still wins. Okay,
The problem with that conversation is we oftentimes get confused more talented with better. Better is the combination of work ethic, results, and talent. You cannot just take talent and say better.
Yeah,
But
that's real.
we got to segue into this topic too.
Okay.
Man, listen, we got more shows. We're gonna talk about this Josh Allen thing even more as training camp is starting. We're gonna talk a whole lot of NFL coming up. I definitely want to get into these SB awards. Speaking of best talent, best not meaning better, but in this case, we got the word BEST written all over everything. So I want to first and foremost, and tell me if you agree or not. Devon Stanfield, by the way, on the ones and twos with us on the Rise Up Unlimited radio show. All right, D Stanfield, the professional in here. Marcus the Alphabets is in here if you're just tuning in, and myself, Andre the Source Robinson, the fire starter. All right, best athlete, Jalen Brunson.
Look, I know that people look. We have recency bias, right? I think people get caught up in recency bias because the last thing you saw, because it was an incredible story with the Knicks, winning, not having won in nearly 50 years. But did he really have that? Did he really have that great of a championship run? Like I thought he did well, but OG Obunobi kind of saved his ass. OG Obunobi kind of saved his ass. I thought Jalen Brunson's performance was really good, but I don't know, man. I just don't know. I would probably say for me, I guess you're going to give it to him. Like I said, we have recency bias. That's the last chance.
Once already on the show, we is gonna suspend your Peach Crown subscription. You ain't no longer allowed to drink no Peach Crown on shows, off shows. I don't want to see it nowhere. I don't want to see you with nothing that look dark. If it's dark, I'm confiscating. Sir, did you just say Jalen Brunson? Did he really have such a great run? Wait a minute. In the playoffs, did you really do that just now? Because you know you like to hit that note. Really? What? Marcus the Alphabets, if you don't stop this nonsense, this not Jalen Brunson. You know how they say better? Devon Stanfield was said better. You know, everybody think they better than Jalen Brunson until you got to be better than Jalen Brunson. And that got proved this year, sir. I know that you from Texas, all right? And you still San Antonio, they still down there, probably still weeping, probably still grieving, probably still having, empathy sessions down there with Wimby, Victor Wimby over there, Wimby. They doing a Wimby dance. I should do a Wimby dance. We should make that up, the Wimby dance. Literally down there. But Jalen Brunson was phenomenal, my guy. When you put up a 4-5 in the crucial closeout, when you average almost 30, 6'2", when you lead a team, OG, of course you gotta listen. Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen too when he made those finals runs, sir. Stop acting like you don't need a second participant sometimes.
You need a wing.
Yeah, you need a second participant sometimes.
Yeah.
But Jalen Brunson, this playoff, sir, the Knicks. Do you know what the Knicks playoff record was? The entire playoff record.
What they lose like 2 games?
It's 16-3.
3. Okay. Yeah, I knew that they. And I think they
went
undefeated.
Go ahead and tell me how many NBA winning championship teams had a 16-3 record en route to the championship with a 6'2" guard.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me.
I will never forget. I will never forgive Mitch Johnson. That's all I'll say. I'll never forgive Mitch Johnson. I will never forgive him for what he did in that series ever. I'll never forget that.
Go ahead and find Mitch Johnson and
Yeah.
you tell him that if he in need of some therapy sessions, that you will go ahead, you will go ahead and help him out
Yeah.
with that. Because
Yeah.
man, oh man, Jalen Brunson, Jalen Brunson was that guy. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
he was that
Yeah.
guy. Jalen Brunson, best athlete. That's
Female.
again, he deserved it. I mean, when you think of best athlete, we once again, I think this is based upon impact to winning, and this is something that I told you about when we talked about basketball and football a couple shows ago about how more impactful you got to be when you're a basketball player to your path of success and winning and actually winning. This is one of those things. By the way, can I ask a quick question while D Stanfield in here? Did you have an Argentina jersey on?
He did.
I didn't see that.
I saw the there. I was like, "What the hell? He got on a damn. He got on a damn Argentina jersey.
He had on. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Stanfield really with the jersey? Best athlete got to go to Jalen Brunson. I think he's the most impactful. If we look at the football, if we look at the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl, who would you say was most impactful in that? If we look at baseball,
Kenneth Walker the third did in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
so
when we look at baseball, when you look at hockey, you be like, okay, who was the most impactful?
Yeah,
and those are the four major North American sports. I got to give it to Jalen Brunson.
Okay. I think Kenneth Walker III would have a say in that, but there were some people that thought that the kicker should have won the Super Bowl MVP because he really did his thing. So, I mean, this is all subjective. It's subjective. I don't have a problem with the age of Wilson.
He handled his inner Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
he sure did. His inner Kobe Bryant for sure. So. Best athlete women's sport. Oh shit. See now, here we go. This is where it gets very interesting. A'ja Wilson, once again. Are you in agreement? Disagreement?
I have no issues with that. I have no issues with what she's MVP. She's just, I don't think we're really going to appreciate her until she's.
No, that was y'all see my avatar now. Ain't no shame. What and what? Yeah. I've been a Messi fan. I've been a Messi fan for 23 years now. Anyway. I saw that.
Yeah, that was hot. That was hot. When he was rocking it, I was like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "Man, this dude got on the jersey." But
I'm an old school Barcelona fan. So I've been with Messi for a long time.
I got a question for you. Okay. You was literally at that game, right?
No. So no cap. I don't like to tell stories. I ain't. So what I did was after they scored the second goal, I got my tripod out. I took the picture with my back to the camera and my South Carolina State hat on and my UB wristband on because I rep everywhere I've been, Buffalo, Chicago, I rep everywhere I've been. So South Carolina State hat on, UB wristband on. Messi jersey. When he scored the second goal, I took the picture with my back to the camera, and then I told my AI, "Hey, make it look like I'm at the game and I'm celebrating my boy winning the semifinal game." And that's what he came up with.
It cost a whole lot of money. I was about to say, Devon Stanfield,
bro?
We need to get with
bro.
You
I'm in a financial deficit. What is we talking about right now? I'm putting my business in the street. Listen, I am not doing well out here. I got kids about to graduate high school. I got a kid about to graduate high school. I got stuff going on, but AI has made me feel good for at least 24 hours.
You got money, you got money, man. If you got money, listen.
I don't have it.
Every day I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn new ways of capital. Shoot, especially in this environment. I was just talking to Marcus about this earlier. Trying to learn new ways of capital, and I ain't
Listen,
talking about capital letters either. I'm
I
talking
do
about
not
capital De Niro.
have.
I'm talking
I
about dead presidents, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
I do
Asia
not have
Wilson.
bread like that, bro. But I do have. But I did go out of my way to cop a pair of them World Cup edition Adidas, and at some point throughout the Bill season, I will be wearing those, and I will be having them joints on wax and on air. So just please know, because I did get the red, blue, and silver tongues for the. Well, we'll talk about that later.
All right, I have no. I have no. Oh man, wait a minute. It just hit me. I do got an argument with this. Best athlete, women's sports, Asia Wilson. Not tripping. You know who it is? Do you know what the real answer to this question is?
It's Olivia Miles.
It's
Olivia
Caitlin
Miles.
Clark.
Yo, what
The
is
answer is
wrong
Caitlin
with
Clark.
Marcus? Marcus is all y'all wrong.
Oh, look,
I'm just
I tried to say
Asia
I
Wilson.
tried to
Look,
say that with
I
a
don't think
straight
that.
face. Look, I tried to say that with a straight
He
face, and I
said
know none of y'all
Caitlin
believe me.
Clark. Yo,
Nobody believed me on that one. No, it's Asia.
nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah, it's
You
Nobody
Asia.
would believe it.
the
But you know
best.
why I did that,
It's
right?
not.
Y'all know
Oh
why I
my
did that.
God. Yeah. Listen, let me tell you something. The best athlete, the best female athlete in the world right now is not neither one of them. The best female athlete in the world, and I don't care. Yo, argue with me if you want. The best female athlete in the world is Clarissa Shields. Argue with your mama.
I think there would be some people out there that would say Sha'Carri Richardson, maybe.
Sha'Carri Richardson is there. She's in that conversation, no doubt, 100%, no doubt. But if you're gonna put Sha'Carri
All
Richardson
right,
in,
as much as I like Clarissa, I love Clarissa Shields, but it ain't. It's Asia. Asia got too many championships, too many MVPs. She about to be on another.
yo, tell
My man,
Asia to
look,
fight it out with Clarissa
MVP.
and see who come out victorious.
That's all right. I bet you if she played her in basketball, we'll see who come out too.
No, because it's very minimal physical contact. I want to see gladiators.
Oh, see, Devon, listen, just say you want to fight. Just say you
Fight
want
to
to
the
fight.
death. Fight to the death. I don't want to fight. Are you not going to? Oh,
This guy, death match. He want death matches. Well, guess what? They don't do those no more like
Some
that.
Mortal
Unless you
Kombat. He was some straight up
yo,
Mortal Kombat.
listen,
Some straight up
I want Mortal Kombat, and I want Trump to be the judge. We have the best fights, the only fights.
Nah, this guy. All right.
Yo, and this how you incentivize a fight. Whoever lose got to go in the jail cell with Cosby or Diddy.
I cannot. All right, here we go. Best break. Oh Lord, breakthrough. Lord have mercy. And then we saying best breakthrough. Lord have mercy. All right.
I go so hard, I put it through leather. Ain't that what Holmes said?
Right. Best breakthrough performances. Oh, best breakthrough athlete.
So you
Alyssa
can
Lee.
realize how loud you are. Go ahead.
Alyssa Lee. Listen, Marcus. Figure skating. You watch figure skating?
Could Dylan Harper get some love? Could Dylan Harper get some love?
For what?
Breakthrough. What he did as a rookie this year, Dylan Harper. I thought Dylan Harper this year was like incredible. I look.
We talking about best breakthrough athlete, then it's Olivia Miles. If that's the case.
Hey, look. I don't have an issue with.
Olivia Miles is phenomenal. Devon
is.
Stanfield, I know you. Oh, I was about to say, I know you ain't hate on Olivia Miles. All right. How about you're talking about what Miles?
Wait. Are we restricting the best breakthrough athlete to? Are we restricting them by gender?
No, it's just best breakthrough athlete. Period. Like they had it for best athlete.
So define breakthrough.
I think when you just come onto the scene, like no one ain't really heard of you, and it's like that's what I saw with Dylan Harper. Like I'm like this guy. This guy is incredible. He's incredible, and that's why I will never forgive Mitch Johnson, because I thought he should have been getting way more minutes than homeboy, but. I thought Dylan Harper.
Oh, you talking about more minutes than Swiper the Fox?
Yeah, he was man.
Stop disrespecting my boy De'Aaron Fox, man. But no crap. I won't lie. As much as I
you sit up there try to defend that lackluster mess. I don't listen, sir. You know better. What did Ice say about his performance? Let's hear that. What did Ice say about his performance? Get a fresh perspective.
I'm not Ice, and for me, I'm not Ice. So for me, I love what Olivia Miles did. I love what Dylan Harper did. But when you talk about unknowns that became known, Dylan Harper was already known. Dylan Harper came from Rutgers, overshadowed Ace Bailey, and we knew what Dylan was going to be. So I got to go with Olivia Miles.
Yep, thank you. Olivia Miles. All right, speaking about Miles, best record-breaking performance, Myles Garrett. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. That ain't even.
Yeah.
That's not even really a conversation. All right, best championship performance, Jalen Brunson. That's not really a conversation at this point. Best comeback.
Wait. What was that last one? What did y'all just bless Jalen Brunson with?
Best championship performance.
No. Best championship performance goes to
Fernando Mendoza.
No, man. Best championship performance goes to Kenneth Walker III.
I that's what I was saying up there with what he did in that game. I mean, what he did in that game. We knew what Jalen Brunson was going to do because he's been doing it all year. What Kenneth Walker III did in that Super Bowl was cripple a team that thought they had a chance. He ran all up and down the field. Like he looked like he was running at a different speed than them. And the thing is, he
had the nerve to trade him.
Was going to do that. Stop that. No, you didn't. Stop that.
Marcus, did we not have a conversation about it?
Kenneth Walker III made himself a whole bunch of money with what he did. Like they were like,
now where is he?
And what do you think Jalen Brunson? Wait a minute. And what do you think Jalen Brunson just did?
The same thing he's been doing all year.
Stop this. You know, Devon Stanfield, you don't stop this nonsense. You know, doggone well, you did not. Wait a minute. You had to. Let me see. You know what? But then again, I know what your answer gonna be. Yeah,
No. Ask the question. Because I can't. No, Dre. Ask the question because I can't wait for Marcus to answer for me.
Yep, Marcus is gonna say, "Yep, you did. You said it." I know I said it.
Ask the question. Ask the question.
Nope. Nope. I'm not even giving you the satisfaction.
I got it. I got it. Marcus, what did I say would happen if New York saw San Antonio in the NBA Finals?
You did say that. You did say that they would beat them. I was like, ain't no way. You did say that.
No, 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 no. See, that was real smooth. That was about as smooth as the drink you
I
got in
was
your hand.
very, very, I was very, very clear.
I didn't ask about what you thought they was gonna do in the finals when they got there. You had Jalen Brunson before the finals doing this.
Yes,
You had him.
yes,
You had him doing this all season long.
yes, I
All
did. Yes, I did. Yes, yo,
He was very.
I replayed what John Sally said. I said, I said, what you saw last year when New York was not a fluke. I said if they fuck around and let New York into that playoffs and out of the first round, Atlanta had the best. Marcus, what I say? Atlanta had the best chance to knock them off. And the minute that they let Cat get hot, I said if they let New York out of that first round, it's curtains, especially if they see San Antonio. If they run up against Oklahoma City, they done. If they see San Antonio, I said this is
Like,
verbatim.
and I was like, ain't no way. And he goes, this why this mark my words. So
well,
I was
Marcus,
like,
you know
all
what
right,
I told you the whole playoffs. You know what I told
yeah,
you the whole playoffs. And
If they
yeah.
run up against Oklahoma City and a healthy Jalen and a healthy J Dub, they are done. They're not beating OKC with a healthy J Dub. But
I don't know.
if they run up against San Antonio, they New
I
York
don't
is
know.
going to.
I think
And
that
I
I
see,
think
that's where
Carl
I
Anthony
disagree.
Towns.
Okay, so
I
once
think Carl
again,
Anthony Towns.
I disagree
If
with
they
that.
face Oklahoma, if they face Oklahoma City, what would have happened was Jalen Brunson wouldn't have had that type of performance. The person who would have had the performance was Carl Anthony Towns because he would have put 100 points up on Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, well, here, okay, so
100 points
besides
on
the
Chet.
fact that that's funny as hell, I disagree with the whole Oklahoma City thing. I get the whole narrative, but if J Dub, I get the whole narrative. If Jay Will was healthy, that's a different series. I get it. Maybe it's a different series, but when you're the team, I don't give a damn if you're Eastern Conference or Western Conference. When you win 13 games in a row, you don't just do that because you're still again, this is the NBA, professional basketball league, sir. I don't care. SGA's flopping ass. I don't care. I get it. Folks would have been like, oh, this is a different series. I still think New York would have beat them too. I think it would have took longer, just a little bit longer. I think maybe instead of 5 games, you're going maybe 6, maybe even the distance. But I do not think that OKC would have beat them. I think that it was New York. It was destined for New York to win. The way they played all playoff long. I don't care if you're Oklahoma City, and especially with the way Chad Holmgren played, and the fact that none of his other players actually stepped up to the plate in the series against San Antonio speaks volumes to me because you would say that New York is the better defensive team as well because we saw it. You saw what the Spurs was doing in the Western Conference, the playoffs, how many points they were scoring. Now, look and see how many points they scored against New York in the
That's what,
final. All
and
of
that's
those
what.
games were
Yeah,
low to high 90s and barely 100 games. Though that's different to me. When you're playing a
yeah.
different type of defensive team, that all you have to also account for that as well. So I don't buy that whole OKC Thunder would have just beat them. No, buy it.
Carl Anthony Towns would have wore Chet Holmgren's ass out. He would have wore him. He
Listen,
would have
Carl
worn him
Anthony
out.
Towns would have did him even worse. Because here's the problem: Carl Anthony Towns is
Got some
actually a real legitimate
low
uh,
post player. Low
low
post
post
player.
player,
Yeah,
and he can shoot the rock. He's
yeah,
legitimate. He doesn't need to work on his low post game at all. So
yeah.
again, I don't see that. I'm sorry, that's just me. I don't see that. I get it, but best play, obviously OG and Anunoby's tip in. Best team, the Knicks, obviously again. Shohei Otani, best single game performance, pitching 6 scoreless innings, striking out 10 and 3 home runs. That's just phenomenal. Best college athlete, Fernando Mendoza. And then there's more. There was more on the list. We got to include Lauren Betts. Shout out to the Betts
Great name by the
family.
great
You got a
name by
bunch
the
of
way. Great name by the way. Great
bunch of
outstanding
them up
name.
here. See, we got him. Best WNBA player, best hockey player, Connor McDavid. I actually think that it should have been Nathan McKinnon from Colorado, even though Colorado won the President's Trophy and then got swept by the Vegas Golden Knights. Shout out to Ian Kelly, who's over there, covering the Vegas Golden Knights. Terrence Crawford is the best fighter, definitely. Best soccer player, definitely Lionel Messi. We'll go with that. And yep, I mean, I agree with a lot of these, just for the sake of time. Micah's the alphabets, real quick. Anything you want to talk about before we go?
No, just getting ready for the training camp coming up here. Really excited about this, man. It's about that time, and we're gonna. It's coming here fast and furious, man. So just looking forward to that, man. It's always a great opportunity to chop it up with with you and the professional. It's always fun. So we'll be doing a few more shows, coffee talks and stuff like that. Once it's just, again, this is the dead period. Nothing really substantial going on, free agency, all of that good stuff. We saw some guys get paid this offseason, Jackson Smith and Jigwood, Will Anderson Jr., and the whole Myles Garrett thing. We talked about that a little bit, but we're about to reset and start doing get ready for training camp, man. So season 7 coming up.
It's been real. It's been fun. And of course, once again, Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show brought to you by WDAP Radio, WDAP TV. Marcus the Alphabets, the Alpha, the Fire Starter, Andre the Sword Robinson in the building. Thanks to Devon Stanfield for coming through. Always, of course, again, this is the climate to support. It ain't time for that nonsense. I know y'all been waiting for that video on what I was going to say, but I kind of retracted a little bit because time is everything. With that being said, Marcus the Alphabets, you already know time is everything. So, I need you to do 2 things real quick and go ahead and do it.
See ya.